Hello everybody. Hi Zane. Glad to have you back. Yeah, is the sound working okay? I have slightly tweaked the level since last time, so it might be a tiny bit different. A little bit muffled. I'll try being a little close to the microphone. And also speak up, that also helps. Alright. I forgot that I was still dressed in St. Paddy's Day clothes. I will have to change my look a little now. So, since I was last streaming yesterday, I've actually laid down a sort of path layout, and I've also spread out my little checkmark pattern to stop villagers moving into places I don't want them to move. So, once I've got everything set up and such, then I'll probably do a quick tour around the town. Look for some fossils, although this wasn't a fossil, it was a pitfall seed. One other thing that I managed to receive when I was doing stuff last night is the letter from an unknown sender. Congrats on your newfound mayorhood. To be honest, I was supposed to become the mayor, but one thing led to the other. And now it's all up to you. You'll do great. Keep it a secret. So, thank you, unknown mayor, for giving me ultimate power. I promise I will use it well. Oh, we already found Wisp as well. Well, that was very fast. I wasn't actually expecting to find him by accident. I was expecting to have to go on a wild goose chase to try and find Wisp the amiibo giver, but I will gladly accept you into my house, Wisp. Speaking of, we have a house now. That wasn't here yesterday. And what a lovely house it is. And here comes Isabel to give us some wallpaper. Thank you, Isabel. I actually really like Isabel's wallpaper. It's one of my favorite ones. But you can only get one copy of it, I believe, so I'll make sure I treasure it. I'll skip all the tutorial messages. There we go. Hooray, our house looks a little nicer now. And since I don't have a table, I'm afraid Wisp will have to go on the floor. I didn't intend for it to be there though. You can go there. And we'll put the giant blue falcon over there. I usually just throw away the common walls, so I'll sell that at my next opportunity. So I seem to remember that we can't use Wisp until tomorrow. I might be wrong on that front. But that's okay. Because we have plenty to do today. since Isabel wasn't letting us do anything yesterday because it was St. Patrick's Day, we have pretty much the entire tutorial to go through, which hopefully will include us getting an insect net so we can start catching some insects. But also, find the money rock straight away, which is nice. And I missed the money rock. Not the best money rock ever, but I'm still gonna blame my giant hat. Can't see what I'm doing. So I've tried to lay out my paths in a way that... How did you get here? You weren't supposed to move here. Well, that's a bit disappointing. I've already failed in my mission to stop people moving into the wrong place. I hope you're at least a good villager. Don't remember who Mo is. Oh well. Guess we've got one more villager who's not in the place we want them to be. Because originally I was hoping for all the villagers to be moving down here. Speaking of, that's the fake rock. So I'd laid out a nice little, okay, a blue cat. I do vaguely remember that. I've laid out a nice little kind of residential area for all the villagers to move into, but apparently I missed a spot up there because there was like 8 free spaces down here and it decided to move in the one place where I hadn't marked out. So that's okay. We're probably going to have a lot of villagers coming in and out because I've got amiibos to scan in, so don't know why I'm hitting rocks anymore, I don't need to. Just means I'm gonna have to remember to clear up that space later. Fossil over there. So I'll just quickly do a run around the town, try and get as many fossils as I can, and then we'll start going through the tutorial with Isabel. I find it's generally a lot easier to scan for fossils once you've got your paths down, partly because there's less places for them to spawn, but also because it's a lot easier to methodically move around the town. There we go, we got all of them. So my plan is, if they'll let me, I'll be building a bridge directly underneath my house so I can just walk down and have a clear runway once I've cleared all the trees down to the beach. There's one long run, but gonna have to wait a while to get an axe. So for the moment we're gonna have to dodge a lot of trees. Have a quick look in here and see what they've got in the RV camp. Oh, a duck. I quite like the ducks. When I was playing Happy Home Designer, back when that came out, I tried to put a duck in every single one of the buildings I made just because I liked the fact they had a duck. So, always happy to have an extra duck in my inventory. Hi, Pascal. Not sure I know what's playing in this music box. Treasure chest is pretty cool. And I like the giant bookcase, but I don't think I want it right now. I'm going to save my tokens for now. There are a lot of duck characters, yeah. Like we were discussing yesterday, you can get animals as furniture, like model animals seemingly, that look like normal animals. Because you can get cats and dogs in the new Amiibo update, but for some reason that doesn't freak out any of the actual anthropomorphic ducks. So let's try and trade in these fossils. I expect that all of them will be new ones, since there's only 4 fossils in the museum right now. That would be very unlucky if we were to get duplicates today. I have had duplicates within the first week though, it does happen. At the end of the day, it's luck of the draw. Yep, I had a feeling that they would all be new. T-Rex tail, Styroco skull, Triceratail, ooh, and a Triceratoso. We've got most of the Triceratops already. So I think we want to sell those 3. I'll keep the flowers for now because having flowers is a nice thing to have. I also need to stop by Nook's homes so he can tell us just how much our house is going to cost. What's the damage, Nook? Okay. Hi, Wolfling. Welcome back to the stream. We've only just got started, so all you really missed was me collecting up the fossils. So much talking in the first days. None of the house pieces are really my style, so we can concentrate on paying off the first loan, which we might be able to do today if we catch enough fish. So let's see what they got in Nookling Junction. Same old tools, but we can try our hand at the fortune cookie. A bulb in your future is looking dim. Bring a flashlight. I don't remember what that one is. Is that even an item, or is it one of the dummy ones? I thought it might be in the dummy one. A backyard lawn. Hi, NewLeaf32. Welcome to the stream. I have no idea if I want to keep the backyard lawn or not. I have a feeling I won't, so I'll probably sell that as well. Gonna keep the decoy duck though. Because we're trying to get the mannequins, we have to buy everything on this side of the store every day, and that'll be the fastest way to get the first mannequin. And we gotta talk to Naval and Sable every day. Give me all the shirts, even the terrible ones. I'm not sure that's the best look on me, but I'm gonna buy it anyway. I could totally pull off a hat and a dress. I kind of like the look of these shorts, actually. Not gonna lie. Ooh, with stripy socks, though. I'm not sure about the stripy socks. I'll keep them on for now. I was considering just keeping this hat as my mayor hat, so whenever I'm doing mayor duties, I just wear this hat. And then when I stop being the mayor, I will take the hat off. Any of these accessories calling out to me. Don't like those glasses much. I could be a policeman, I suppose. I'll take the police hat. I'm not saying that I'm gonna be like a fashion icon or anything, but I kinda like the look. I do kinda wish I had a better shirt, because I'm definitely a bit too St. Patrick's Day now. I don't think I actually want to keep these trousers. And the socks and shoes are both terrible, but we're gonna have to wait until we can actually wear something else. Tell you what, maybe I'll just take the socks off. That looks better than with the striped socks. Okay. Pockets are full, so let's go sell everything that we don't actually want to keep. Only the most serious of mayors are gonna be in charge of Pinewood. Gotta dress for success. I'm so annoyed that I didn't manage to place enough paths to stop that guy moving in there. He had so many places to put down his house. Or her house, I think it's a female villager. But like I said before, we can get rid of them. We have amiibos, there is a way. Okay, so we're gonna junk all of this stuff, including the dogtooth pants. We'll keep the socks, we just won't wear them. And I'll keep the flowers and just plant them somewhere around them. In fact, I'll just stick the flowers right down here. Not quite where I want to put that one. Put it up here. Our little tree's starting to grow. In fact, it grew a record amount in one night. So I spent a good maybe 2.5 hours off camera last night, just putting down all these paths and putting down patterns to try and block the villagers from moving where I didn't want them to move. I did fail on that front, seeing as there was one space and a new villager moved exactly into that one space. That's what you get for not plot resetting. We can plug that hole next time it moves. I think everywhere else is safe. And there's a decent pathway around everything, with plenty of room to build our public work projects whenever that starts happening. My aim, if we can, is to try and get to a 100% approval rating today, but I don't know if that will actually happen. It's quite a tedious business. Let's see. I'll put socks near the end right now. And I'm going to move the shirts onto page 2. And we'll put down the duck. Every house needs a duck. I wish it quacked or something. That would be a lot more fun. Hey, Wisp. Okay. I do have one specific amiibo I'm going to load in for the first one today. Hi, Gamer Girl. Gotta quickly look through the settings of the emulator, make sure I can get the amiibo ready. Bear with me a second. I didn't realize I could do this today, so here we go. Come on in, Kit Kat. Superhero cat. And we're gonna move Kit Kat in. Because I like Kit Kat. Awesome. So we've got amiibo functionality up and running. So in our future streams, I'll probably be taking some votes and some chat suggestions for who to move in next time. Pretty much, yeah. You get 5 just for scanning the amiibo in, and you can only buy a maximum of 3 things from the RVs, which is 9 tokens, plus the 2 at the campsite. So you could technically spend like 15, but usually it's a net positive if you're scanning an amiibo every day. I was meant to be heading to the town hall. I don't know why I came down here. I'm still on autopilot for my old town. It's gonna take a while to get used to the layout on this one. Particularly with no bridges. There's no shortcuts. I have finished unpacking. I was ready to do this yesterday, but you weren't here. Yes, give me advice. I need advice. Gotta get that permit. Okay, well, let's see how far we are in the permit right now. I own a house. %. I was hoping that some of the stuff I did yesterday might have counted, but I'm guessing it doesn't. Okay then, Isabel, give me some advice. Yep, I'm just gonna skip all of your talk, Isabel. Sorry. I like you very much, but we're skipping it all. That might be true. I did put down a lot of pavement without permits. Nice work, gamer girl. It's a lot of work getting a full catalog, but I wish you all the best in your endeavor. Who should I send the letter to? I'm tempted to send it to Limburg and just tell him to leave. Maybe you should tell it to someone who's actually nice. No, I'm gonna send it to Limburg. It'll be nice and short. Dear Limburg, please leave. There we go. I'm sure he's gonna love this letter. I don't like Limburg, he looks weird. A mouse should not have stubble. It's very strange. Like I said, we're probably going to be moving villages in and out anyway, so if he doesn't leave on his own accord, we'll be kicking him out anyway. Oh, we have a new follower. Carlos, thank you very much for the follow. He's probably a fine person. I don't like most of the mice anyway. I find that most of their face textures end up looking really weird on the model. And Limburg is one of the worst in my opinion for looks. I don't think I've ever had him for long, so... Okay, let's do the next thing Isabel wants us to do, which I think is get a seashell, if I remember correctly. All set on letters. Okay, let's go get Isabella shell. Yeah, Gamer Girl, I'm not looking forward to grinding for public works projects either. It's just something you have to do though in this game, unfortunately. It's probably the main thing I want them to fix for Animal Crossing Switch, is finding a better way to give you your public works projects rather than just random chance. Let's find a nice shell for Isabel. Sea snail, Venus cone. Oh, speak of the devil. Hi, Limburg. He's just so weird looking. I want people who want mice. I have been to the beach. It's a little annoying that you have to like hear the previous tutorial message halfway every single time you talk to her. It's like, you already told me that part. You can skip ahead. Oh, we got some oranges. Nice. That is one of the better fruits. And it will save us all from scurvy on our diet of nothing but fish. Where's the safest place to put these orange trees for now? Well, I know they're gonna grow. Probably up here, actually. I think it'd be pretty nice to have Isabelle as a life counselor. Although I'm not sure her outwork on like work-life balance is the best. She works 24 hours a day. That one might be a bit too close, but it's okay if we lose one. Because these other two will grow. Make a quick pit stop to put these letters into my wardrobe so they're out of my inventory. And while I'm up here, actually, I'll also leave a message on the notice board, because I think that increases your approval rating one time. Let's see. Thank you for accepting me as your gracious mayor. And by mayor, oop. I mean dictator. That'll do. What else you got for me, Isabelle? I never just planted that tree, so... thank you, Funzy, for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Nice to have you around. I already know how to do that. Hi, Funzy. I like that emote. Let's try some bug catching, please. And this is how you can sneakily get the bug catching net without it having to be in the shop. We can't buy a net. Give me one, please. Okay, now we can go catch all the insects that I kept seeing yesterday and couldn't catch. Actually, while I was off stream, I spent a good 5 minutes trying to find the mole cricket, which is the one that makes noise underground. I managed to find it, and then I remembered I didn't have a net, so I spent all that time looking around for nothing. Not my brightest moment. Yeah, in my defense, it was like 11:30 at night. I probably should have stopped. That's the sign that you should go to bed. Oop, butterfly, come here. Nope. There we go. I know we only need 3 for Isabel, but I'm probably just going to run around for 5 or 10 minutes and just try and find as many as I can, because we definitely have a shortage of insects in our encyclopedia. And we can send them all to Lambdas as well, so. Any on the beach? Don't know if it's the right time of year for the sand insects. No? Okay. Yeah, I think the Warforge is around. I'm not sure what time of day though. They're easy to find on the island anyway, so I rarely actually go hunting for them in town. Unless someone specifically wants one. Nope. I don't have a watering can, I can't save that flower. I hear something. Where are you? Nope. Yeah, digging for these guys is the worst. But particularly when they're this near a cliff, because I'm always worried they're just gonna go immediately falling off the cliff as soon as I find them. That and near rivers. There he is. Nope. Don't you run away on me. Yeah, we got him. Now I never have to look for him again. He can remain underground for the rest of the game. I see a honeybee up there. Let's go get him. And miss. And miss again. 3rd time's the charm. Should probably try and look for an actual beehive at some point. Maybe just shake some trees. There's also the spider this time of year, so all the more reason to... My money, no! Did that one land? It did. Oh, don't think I got you yet. It's an insect spree. That's cool. Anything to save the bees, we kinda need them. Ah, dang it. It fell directly at my feet, so I couldn't get it in time. Luckily I have shades on, so no one can notice the fact that I'm horribly disfigured. It was well timed, except for the fact that I got hit. Yeah, probably was my fault. I'll always blame it on something else though. Peached, please. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to Pinewood. That's not true, Webs. I don't always blame you. Often I blame the emulator, because there is a bit of a delay on the controls, but usually insect catching is fine. It's the fishing that it sometimes messes up. Oh, second chance. Yeah, there we go. Still need to find the spider though, so I'll probably just keep shaking the trees. I actually found like 3 of them yesterday just by shaking fruit trees to plant more apples, but I couldn't catch them. Oh, I have the game on 3DS, Peach, please. This is my copy that I've ported over from my own 3DS cartridge. It's just very hard to capture footage on the 3DS, so I'm playing on emulator so I can just capture it off my computer. But yes, I'll always recommend if people want to play on emulator, make sure you got a legal copy first. Plus, if you port your own copy over, then definitely no chance of getting any viruses, which is nice. Yeah, I've been playing New Leaf ever since it came out, like day one. Not all the time, it's been on and off, but I was very excited to get it on the first day. Played it pretty consistently for about 18 months. Citra emulator is actually not too bad for power. If you want to run it at HD, like resolutions, then it gets a bit crazy, but like most decently powered computers are okay. Oh, there's a spider. Don't miss now. No, come back. I'm really bad at getting the spiders. We've got to get right next to the trunk. I'm not used to aiming there. Doesn't help that my giant hat and the other trees are in the way of the camera. There we go. Fair enough. I first tried it a while ago, and I couldn't get a good frame rate. The emulator itself has improved a lot, so it's getting a lot better. So it might be worth trying it again at some point if your computer's just on the line. But if it's like a complete waste of time, then at least the Switch version will be coming out soon, and then I can just stream it via an HDMI. I'm excited to see just how good the graphics are going to be on Switch. I hope it's like... I hope it's like on a par with Super Mario Odyssey's kind of shiny and detailed graphics. Or even just how it looked in the Mario Kart DLC, because that was pretty lovely as well. Okay, that might not be all the insects I can get right now, I'm sure it isn't, but it's a good start. And we gotta continue with Isabelle's tutorial, so we can get back to doing that. Plus we've got a couple of beehives out of the equation. I'm gonna take this opportunity just to save, and I'm also save and quit so that I can get rid of my bee injuries. Because it's always a bit tedious when everyone's first encounter with you is being terrified at your hideous face. Though I'm fairly used to that. I'm gonna get really annoyed at dodging all the trees. Also, I keep running past the path I laid down there. Don't know why I keep running past. Still not used to it, I guess. Okay, I have caught lots of insects, so you can check my homework. Yay, we got the watering can. We'll go save that tulip and all the other ones that have wilted. I like a lot of the villagers' faces when they do the kind of shocked and surprised faces. It's just the way the eyes go wide, it's always amusing. Change the town tune, because I think that gets us a little something something. What am I going to change it to though? If anyone has any suggestions for town tunes. Super Mario could work. Megalovania, I'm not sure would fit in my tiny little town tune box. Hi Lynn, good to see you. I'm sure someone's already done that online if I looked it up. That sounds like the right notes. Now I just gotta space them correctly. Do 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 do. Maybe a space there. Okay, maybe a space between all of them. That's too slow now. I could spend forever fiddling around this thing. That sounded roughly like the right timing on the beginning. Yeah, okay, I like that bit. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do. Let's try that. That needs to be faster. There we go. Try that. I'm not sure about that D actually. It'll do. At least for now. I might change it later. There we go. So now it's Mario. I'll probably change it later on, but we just need the points right now. Oh, I technically have to change the flag, but I kind of like the flag as it is, so maybe I'll just leave that be for now. Okay, we're up to nearly 30%. Thanks for the tip, Wolfling. I was thinking since we're called Pinewood, I might try and look up some films that were actually made at Pinewood Studios and see if they have any good themes. I know Star Wars was at Pinewood, but that might be a bit too famous. Okay, let's go chat to as many villages as we can and encourage them to give us favors so that we can improve our public rating. And also catch some insects on the way. Hi, Limburg. See, that's actually a much better outfit, Limburg. You actually look pretty nice. Thanks, Limburg. Is that not a terrible shirt? I don't know, it's a bit weird that it matches the color of his skin. It gets hard to tell that he's wearing clothes from the back. Oh, I actually do like that top. Thank you, Limburg. Maybe you're not so bad after all. That's actually a pretty cool shirt. Hi there, girlfriend. Thank you for joining us today. I had already sent Limburg a piece. Now he's being nice to me. He obviously hasn't received it yet. Maybe I shouldn't judge people by the state of their stomach. Thank you for the follow, Gear Prime. Wow, that means we're only one follow away from my... what I thought was a crazy goal of 25 followers when I set that up the other day. You guys are crazy. I can hear the whoosh of a present in the sky tempting me. How's it going, Amelia? Thank you, Amelia. I don't actually know where my pictures get stored on this emulator. You can take pictures, I just don't know where to find them once you've taken them. Eventually we're going to run out of tutorial messages and then we can actually start doing stuff for people. I can bring you an apple, Amelia. Let me go do that. Ooh, we've got a flower to water. Hi there, Animal Crossing 01. We are playing your game. I thought I had an apple tree with apples over here, but apparently I do not. I did shake a lot of them down yesterday to plant new ones or sell them in the retail shops, so gonna have to find one with actual apples on it to change. And water these while I'm at it. Oh, there's that present. Oh, I got stuck on the building. I didn't actually know they could do that. Bye, Lynn. Thanks for coming. There it is. Thanks, Animal Crossing 01. You've put us to 25. We've met our goal. The goal that I thought was a hard ask when I said it a day and a half ago. Thank you very much for putting us over the top there, Animal Crossing 01. I'm gonna have to set that goal to a slightly further goal now. I'll probably do it at the break so that I'm not messing around with the screen while you're watching. Ah, there we go, got some apples. Yeah, it seems to be a bit of delay on it today. Not sure what's causing the delay on the Streamlabs thing, but As long as it's working overall, that's fine. I did seem to lose a couple of followers yesterday, not from Twitch, but they never came through on the alert, so it was out of sync. So I'm trying to keep an eye on it best I can. A birdhouse? It's a bit weird that Amelia is giving me a birdhouse. I appreciate it though. However, I'm just going to sell that immediately. Along with this butterfly we already have. I'm going to keep the apple, probably store it up here for now. Maybe. I don't think Amelia would fit in a birdhouse though. I think she's a bit big. Unless it's like a 6-foot tall birdhouse. So that's basically just a house. Okay, let's go to Flora's house. Flora. Oh, we're literally right next door to it. Oh, of course it's the pink one. I probably should have guessed. I really like this room. This is amazing. Although, why don't you have a lovely bed? I feel like you should have a pink bed as well, Laura. I really want their classical guitar. Can I have your guitar, please? There is. Let me have your guitar. Aww. What about this lamp? What about your cousin here? What about your slightly older cousin? You're not gonna let me have anything, are you? Oh, you'll let me have the bed. I do like the classic series. Sure, I'll buy your bed. Welcome back, Gamer Girl. Well, thanks Flora for the bed. Even though I wanted the guitar. You've got a great house. And maybe you'll actually get the right colour bed this time to go with the rest of your theme. Give all the plants some water. I don't think there's any room in my house for a double bed though, unless I was to get rid of my blue falcon, but I kind of like the blue falcon, and this side is full of a genie lamp and a duck. I have a very tied together aesthetic here right now. Oh, I did have extra apples. I forgot I put those there. Stick those in there for now. I feel like that's the quintessential starter house for Animal Crossing though. Giant Nintendo item. Completely random stuff, whatever wardrobe you could find. Just take the first one you can get. You don't want to keep that? Oh, I did want to keep that. I should have put that in the wardrobe. Ah, they've got the GameCube shelf. I'm gonna have to take the GameCube shelf. Why would you get rid of this Flora? It went so perfectly in your room. I believe that you can change the color of the GameCube shelf. Oh hey. It must be mail time. Hi Pete. Maybe she's more of a Dreamcast player. That's good to know. I'll keep it in the wardrobe then until we can make it not bright pink, because I'm not sure that would go well in our room. Not that I have anything against bright pink furniture, but I feel between the duck and the blue falcon, I've already got a fixed color palette here. Oh, forgot about the shirt. Okay, let's go chat to some other people, see if we can get any more favors going that aren't just tutorial based. That's Pete. And needs one who is not Pete. Is that you, Flora, hiding behind your own house? Nope, just thing, please. Sorry, I was trying to talk to you, Amelia. I didn't mean to. You're on a bridge. You don't want to give me anything to do, Amelia? I need to do tasks for you so that you'll approve of me to be your mayor. Amelia's getting deep right now. Okay, let's try someone else. See if Lindbergh is hanging around here. There you are. Oh. See you, Wolfwing. Thanks for coming along. Whoa, Lindbergh, are you giving me a painting? If this is a real painting, then I will officially come round on you. I will officially accept you into our midst as a real villager. Getting a painting on day 2 is amazing. Let's not get too excited, it might be a fake. Wake up, Blathers. We've got a painting for you. Not a problem. Because it's Lindbergh, I have a feeling it's fake, but I'm slightly biased. Wow, Lindbergh came through. It's a real painting. I think he's officially allowed to stay a bit longer now. I won't kick him out immediately. I will kick him out eventually, but everyone's probably gonna get kicked out eventually. Yeah, Moose will probably be the first to go then, followed by whoever's in that spot that they shouldn't be in. But that's partly my fault for not laying out the pattern fully. Nah, whoever's moving in tomorrow, they put up their netting. Yeah, Mo, that's the one. They picked the one space that I left in my pattern. It was supposed to be in one of these places. I think you look cute. That's good. Do you want to give me a task to do so I can get more points? Sure, I will take a free shirt. What does this one look like? It's alright. Not really my kind of thing. Not offensively bad though. I'll probably just sell it. One thing we can do for points actually is if we can get some trash from the ocean or the river, selling that will get us some approval points, so we can do that. It's the one time in the game where you want to get trash out of the river instead of a fish. Why don't you want my bait, fish? Just a sea bass. I think the biggest question for Animal Crossing Switch is if they're going to change the pun when you catch a dab to be something about doing a dab. Would Nintendo do something that would date that horribly? I don't know. I mean, stranger things have happened. And the Animal Crossing translating team do like to be hip. At least the Animal Crossing version of hip. So, guess we'll find out. Whatever that fish is, I can never quite catch it. Oh, that's true, I can do that. Don't think I'm gonna get there in time though. Yeah, thanks for reminding me. I always forget you can do that because it's so easy to do different things. Hello, Satanic Sponge. That's a very interesting username. Kinda like it though. Yay, we caught garbage! One time in the game where you're happy. Let's go sell the garbage so I can get approval points. Yeah, it's true, I should probably try and keep an eye on when the balloons are going to spawn, just in case they spawn in from the right. Then again, I'm never that fussed about the balloon furniture. I know it's a good way to get stuff later on, but I'll shoot enough of them down eventually with the slingshot when I get it. Hang on a second. I feel like I'm selling something I don't want to sell. No, I did want to sell both of those. Okay. Is that a robocall thing? I hate getting robocalls. Luckily I don't get that many on my mobile though. Yeah, I'm very glad I don't have like a landline phone in our house, because just get them constantly in this country now. Over here, fish. I have a feeling this fish is a lunch. Where'd the fish go? Ah, dang it. Why is the... okay. I was wondering why that was moving to the right instead of down. I guess that's the way the water was flowing. And I went too early. That fish was. It was a quick getaway, whatever it was. Everybody gossip in this town. I like it. Come on, give me some trash. I want garbage, please. Well, the loach is close. It's our first loach of the day. I still haven't set up the loach counter. It would only be applicable for a couple more months though. They disappear after May. For those who don't know, I did a test stream on Saturday during the fishing tournament, and my fishing tournament was to catch crucian carp, which are the same shadow size as the loach. I caught about 20 loaches and 3 crucian carps. And we all got sick of seeing the loach come up every time. Little fish. There you are. Now I'm gonna get you though. Here, fishy, fishy. Hey, look, it's another loach. Oh, we're doing a cumulative loach counter now. I was just gonna count per day. And I think we had 7 yesterday. I distinctly remember getting 7. Might be wrong though. I didn't keep note of it. Oh. Was it 6? Okay. Oh, that's right, because number 7 was actually the crucian carp that I needed for the encyclopedia. I feel like the game is deliberately trying to make me really like Limburg. Ever since I talked bad stuff about him, he gave me a painting, he gave me a good shirt. Everybody else apparently likes him. Maybe he's alright. He just seems like a bit of a loner sitting at the end of that little outcropping. Like, all the way down here compared to everyone else. Nice work, Satanic Sponge. I really wish that the loach was my tournament fish. I ended up drawing with 3rd place, which meant that I didn't get anything. And 2nd place was like 0.05 bigger than me. So I was pretty bitter all around. But that was in my old town. That memory has been erased now. Nice work. I think I'd already got a gold trophy on that old save file, so I wasn't too sad about missing out on another one. I was looking to get some more of the fish furniture though, so it's a bit of a shame that I only managed to find one good fish. The other two were tiny. Easier to collect to when it's an anything goes tournament though, rather than a specific fish. Yeah, let's quickly sell what I got. Oh, that's good. I really like the cafe. I know it doesn't do an awful lot in the town, but it's a nice place to stop by every day. And it kind of makes the town feel a bit more filled in having another building in it. I'm gonna pop into the town hall and see how close we are to, or rather how far we are to getting our permit. I think it's probably gonna take a while. I just realized I'm looking at the wrong part. Welcome back, Animal Crossing 01. I went far too fast to that. Forgot that it put it in. Gonna have to sit back down again. It looked like 52 to me. Okay, 52 is pretty good. I have been pulling up some wheats. I only found one so far though, there might be another one. I could also change the town flag, but I don't have anything good to change it to. I might just change it to something terrible right now and... I haven't spoken to Moose. Okay, I can go find Moose. I'm just gonna give them a terrible flag and I'll make a better design later on. Where's Moose's house, I think? He must be... Is it a he or a she? I always forget with Moose. No, not home. Haven't talked to Nan either. I thought I had. Let's go say hello to Nan. Is she in her house? She is not. Let's check the shopping district quickly. I started this town literally yesterday. Unfortunately it was St. Patrick's Day, which meant that we couldn't do any tutorial stuff because Isabel was standing in the plaza. So today's our first day of being a proper beginner mayor. I have watched the Animal Crossing movie. I actually really like the Animal Crossing movie. I'm a bit of a sucker for like slice of life cute animes, so Animal Crossing's pretty much the perfect topic for a slice of life cute anime. think it is easily the best video game adaptation ever made. Maybe not with other animes, I haven't watched an awful lot of video game to anime adaptations, but from all the other game movies I've seen, Animal Crossing is the one that definitely gets it right. There is a way to call and find people, but you need a specific item for it. Nah, that just tells you where their house is if you click that. It doesn't let you find them in town. Running into Limburg and Emilia a lot. Yeah, that's it, it's the megaphone. And I won't get that for a couple more shop upgrades. And I don't even know if I can use that because of me being on emulator rather than on a new one. Okay. Anyone got a good greeting for Flora? Something that really says flamingo. Pinkaboo, that's a little interesting. This is not my first Animal Crossing town by any stretch. I bought this game when it first came out, so that was like 7 years ago at this point. I've probably started 7 or 8 towns in that time. I have 2 copies on my 3DS and now I've got it on emulator as well. So I have several towns running at once and I pop in and out of them. So I know what I'm doing in terms of playing this game, but it's a game I can play many, many times and I never really get bored of it. For lack of a better idea from me, we'll go with Pinkaboo. I mean, her her catchphrase is already Pinky, so I feel like Pinkaboo kind of works. Maybe our missing villagers are down on the beach somewhere. We can find out. Ah, dang it, I scared away the roach. I need to catch one of those. And I'll catch this fish while I'm at it. Oh, another can. That's some more approval points, so I don't mind at all. Honestly, most of my greetings just end up on some version of like, hey, or howdy, or... You know, I try and make it match the personality of the villager a little bit, but they're very rarely creative. Oh, dang it, they were having a conversation. Why do they always talk to each other just as I press the button to go into the door? Don't know if I'll actually gain money from this transaction. I might cancel that. Okay, that's not bad. I think what I'm going to do here is take a quick break so I can rehydrate and go to the bathroom and stuff. If you've been sitting at your computer, I would suggest you do the same. I'll probably be back in like 5 minutes or so, so you can chat amongst yourselves. So, see you guys in a quick minute. Alright everybody, we're back. I have also managed to adjust my follower goal on the top of the screen a little bit, now that you guys have already blasted all the way up to 25, which is crazy. So thank you very much for that. Let's go and try and find our missing villages. Where did Nan and... who was our other missing one? Nan and Moose go. Maybe they're shopping. Let's go and check the shops. I'm just gonna run completely outside of the path, because I'm a rebel. Ah, there's Moose. And his perpetual DreamWorks face. I really don't like Moose. I don't know why it seems so bad when it's a mouse, because like all the villagers have the same text, depending on their personality. It's totally fine when it's a more kind of burly animal. It seems weird when it's a mouse though. So where can we find Nan? Apparently not up here. I think they can, but I usually don't bother going to look. She might just be up there. Her pattern should reset at 6 o'clock anyway, so... Don't worry, Amelia, I'm not gonna catch you. Hi, Maple Heart. Welcome to the stream. This is only day 2 ever of me being on Twitch, so you are more than welcome to be here. I got excited. What we got here then? Well, I never. It's a Crucian carp. Back-to-back Crucian carps. Where were you on Saturday? That would have been more useful then. Any fish down here today? We did see one yesterday inside the waterfall. We didn't manage to catch it. What's up, Lindbergh? Yes, give me a task to do. I want those approval points. Okay, let's go see if Flora's hanging around where she was before. There's a medium. On a house. You'd think it would be very easy to find Flora. It's not like she blends in the background very much. Oh, there she is. We don't need a rest. We've already taken a rest. That looks pretty good on you, Flora. Ooh, I get more clothes. A tie-dye tank top. I'm not sure that's gonna be my style. Ooh, no, definitely not my style. Let's just put that in the to sell column. Which one's Willow? Let me quickly Google. Oh, I quite like Willow. I like most of the sheep though. I think I've had Willow in my town before. She was alright. Mr. Tadpole, I assume. I'm actually interested to know with you people in chat, what was your first Animal Crossing game? Like, which was the first one you played? Did you start with New Leaf? Or did you play some of the earlier ones? Seeing a lot of New Leafs. Maybe that's more of an age thing though, I don't know. My first one was Wild World on the DS, which I got, 2004, 2005? Must have been around there. I can't actually remember which year it came out, so it was a little after it came out. It was about 6 months after the European release. That was a much smaller game compared to New Leaf, but still a lot of fun. Played it for about 2 years on the DS. Didn't like the Wii game much, and then I played New Leaf on and off for about 7 years now, so definitely my favorite in the series. I wouldn't say the other ones are, dang it, aren't like super worth going back to play. Yeah. City Folk was mostly a disappointment for me because it was pretty much just Wild World again. As much as I love New Leaf, I am hoping the Switch version has a lot of new stuff in it, so it doesn't feel like a retread too much. I'm sure it will, because we've had plenty of time. And there's a few things in Pocket Camp they could bring in, although I hope not too much, because that game didn't do much for me. Yeah, I honestly don't know what I'm going to do when the Switch one comes out, because it might just take over my life. But hopefully it comes out soon. The last rumor I saw said it was going to be like early autumn, which makes sense because they've got enough coming out near Christmas. But I guess we'll wait and see. Switch is great. I have played a whole lot of games on the Switch. I think I probably have a small collection compared to a lot of people. I've missed quite a few of the major Nintendo games. Partly because I'd already played them on Wii U, the ones that have been released. Definitely a cool console. Thanks for the follow, Satanic Sponge. These fish don't want to bite today. You might be in luck later this year, Gamer Girl. I feel like it's getting to the point where they'd probably start cutting the price off a bit. Oh, we got a new one. Rainbow trout. Let's stick you up in the corner here and then I won't accidentally sell you. No worries, Satanic Sponge. Thank you for joining us. I'll be streaming mostly around the same time for the coming weeks, so hope to see you again. Ooh, a koi. I think that's our first koi. It is our first koi. Okay, let's rearrange things so I don't lose my new stuff. Thank you for the follow, Maple Heart. I'm gonna go donate these fish before I accidentally sell them in a terrible accident. Oh no, Amelia, what's wrong? Aww. Who upset Amelia? Who was it? Better not have been you, Limburg. I was just coming around to you. Oh no, you both bumped each other out. Oh no. I'll just leave them to cheer up by themselves. Take my fish. And we might do a quick lap around the exhibits and see if we can find out where Nan got to. Because I don't think she could be anywhere else at this point. Unless she's been hiding inside retail the whole time. That's a possibility. But we can also see what we've got so far in here. I think that's the Stegosaurus that we got 2 parts of earlier today. No sign of an elderly goat, though. See you later, gamer girl. Thanks for coming along. Oh no, now I have the permanent mole cricket sound in this exhibit. It's the downside of catching the mole cricket. Oh, there he is. Oh, there you are, Nan. We've been looking for you everywhere. Well, when you want to come back to the town so I can get some requests off you, that would be great. Well, we solved the mystery of where Nan went to. So I might quickly check in with Isabel again, see how far away we are. I feel like we might need another day. Could also quickly check what I need for my approval rating. It is true. Maybe that's just where she likes to hang out. Hey, 69. Nice. Wasn't intentional. Surely a mayor who dresses this amazingly deserves a 69 approval percent. Well, we'll just keep asking people for tasks and hope that we get the 31 we still need. Well, you get 3 for one. Oh, I do have a dace. Sure. Have my dace. Where did Amelia go to? I heard her. I can still hear her. She go down? Oh, she went down. Ooh, a football fish. Okay, I can go get a football fish. I caught a few of those yesterday. I've got room. Let's go find a football fish for Amelia. It's a squid. Hang on. Where's that? Quick run. Maybe we can get it. Sprint, 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 sprint. Yeah. You're not a football fish. Guess I should find out what was inside that balloon parcel. Not that I'll want it anyway, because the balloon series is horrible. You're probably a sea bass, but you look extra thick today. Nope, just a thick sea bass. You know, I was surprised to learn this about what I wanted for Animal Crossing Switch, but I think one of the main things I want is for the Puzzle League minigame to come back. Because I actually really like the Puzzle League minigame. I will definitely have to scan an amiibo in one of these days to just get a 3DS for my house so I can play the Puzzle League on the stream. Kinda wish they'd just make a new Tetris Attack game, to be honest. So that's all that is, it's just Tetris Attack with Animal Crossing theme. But I will settle for the return of playable 3DSs in the Switch version of the game. Come back, fish. Okay, you're a bit far away. Not that way. This way. There we go. I got too excited again. Not having much luck finding a football fish. Go for one more and then we can run over and sell what we got in our pockets. Let's catch this one for the sake of it. Nope. Yeah, it is past 6 o'clock here though, so I think it should be available now. I think 6 o'clock is the right time for it to start appearing. I wouldn't usually request a fish that you can't get, so it would be weird if I couldn't click it. Double check actually, I got a phone app that tells me what's available right now. Yeah, it is available at this time. The app I use is literally called Animal Crossing New Leaf Guide, which is on Android App Store. I think it's also on iPhones, but it might be called something different. It's basically a checklist that lets you tick off everything in the game. That's right, Panic Nymph, there's always someone streaming. This is actually a new stream, we only started this yesterday, so... Brand new town, I'm brand new to Twitch. Having lots of fun though. Oops, let's not squish the flowers, that would be bad. Hi Maximus Rex, welcome to the stream. That's great, Panic Nymph. I enjoyed Pocket Camp for the time I played it. I stopped after about a month or so. I did actually download it again last night to see how different it was from when I played it. But I've always been a New Leaf fan. Been playing it since it came out 7 years ago or so. So definitely my preferred way to enjoy Animal Crossing. But good luck with your new town. There's plenty to do. I'm afraid not, Maximus Rex. We're actually running on emulator here, so I can't access the Nintendo servers. I'm in my own little closed off bubble, I'm afraid. Otherwise I would totally have people to come in and join. Oh. Thought that might have been a football fish. Got away there. Oh, definitely excited for the Switch version. It's gonna be great. Getting a lot of dabs, not a lot of football fish. That's too small to be a football fish, but there is one small fish that keeps getting away, so maybe we can find out what it is. Let's go get the parcel. If I can make it in time, it's a long way to run. I don't have the slingshot yet because it's only day 2 of this town, so if I get any parcels, I've got to smack them with a net. Wow. There we go. Probably move these flowers. I feel like I'm gonna destroy them if I keep running. Let's stick them over here. I don't think I can, because I can't connect to Nintendo through the emulator, which I'd need to do to access Dreamtowns. The only way I can actually access anything with this copy of the game, like with this save file, is if I put it back onto my 3DS, which I can do, but then I can't stream it because I don't have a capture card. So, unfortunately, I'm in this weird in-between space where I just have to be in my own little closed bubble. However, when the Switch version comes out, you can definitely bet that I would be opening up the gates, because I can capture that from an HDMI with no problem. Oh, Panic Nymph, what you're probably hearing is the mole cricket, which lives underground. So if you start hearing that noise, then if you quickly start digging as many holes as you can around you, eventually you'll be able to pop him out of the ground and capture him with the net. He's a bit of a pain, but that's how to get rid of that annoying noise and add him to your encyclopedia. I actually did it earlier in the stream just now. I generally only catch him once because he's a real pain to try and find. You have to dig so many holes to work out where he's coming from. No problem. It's sneaky how some of the insects can hide from your sight for ages. I honestly didn't know there was ants in this game forever, because I'd never had any reason to catch ants. It was only when I started looking up like what insects I was missing. I was like, an ant? How do I get that? Turns out you need rotten turnips. Oh, big fish, why do you have to come? I'm gonna scare you off. Or I'll just miss that fish and then catch you. You're probably a sea bass, but I'll catch you anyway. We've got 2 spots left in the inventory, so let's hope we find a football fish before then. I'm gonna start scaring everything away that doesn't look like the football fish we need. I believe it's medium size, same size as the dad. That's too small. That might be one. Let's find out. Nope, it was just a dab. Oh, we got a barred knife jaw. That's worth a lot of money, but isn't any worth to us. We wanted a football fish. My day's going pretty well, thank you. I've been streaming for about almost 2.5 hours now. Been having a nice afternoon. Probably be stopping once we get to the hour though. Oh, hi Amelia. I do have a minute. Ooh, a catchphrase for Amelia. Thank you for the follower, Panic Nymph. Does anyone have a recommendation for a catchphrase for our friend Amelia here? If so, then let us know. She's an eagle. She's all dressed like Spider-Man for some reason. Like black suit Spider-Man. I think I'll go with Hawk. Actually, Hawkeye. I like Hawkeye. Yeah, I think Amelia is snooty. Weirdly enough, a lot of my favourite villagers are snooty. Hasn't rained yet in this town, actually. Don't know if they're being nice to me. Because I feel like as soon as it does rain... If it does rain, then I'm just going to have to try and hunt the coelacanth the whole way. Oh hey, Nan left the museum, now she's shopping. Living the life of a true old age pensioner. It is true, I probably do just want to be called Hawkeye. Wow, 8,000 bells. Not sure what gave me all that money. Well, one advantage of hunting for this football fish so long is that we've almost got enough money to pay off our house. I think it was 39,000 we needed, so maybe we can at least do that before the end of the stream. I do like the ambience when it rains, that is true. It is pretty darn soothing to just sit there with the rain music going. I already kind of miss it when it's snowing as well. I'm not too upset to have lost the snow because it does get a bit old after a while, but it's nice when it snows in the game. Any fish for the taking? Apparently they're shy today. As well. Looks a bit small though. I heard another balloon. Where's it coming? There it is. Come here, Mr. Bloom. It's a balloon sofa, which I'm not sure would be comfortable or not. I feel like I wouldn't want to sit on a balloon sofa because it would probably explode. But if it was like an inflatable chair or something, that might not be so bad. Got too excited again. Because there's a tiny bit of delay when I'm playing it on the computer like this, I have to kind of try and predict when the fish is going to bite half the time to actually stand a chance of catching the fish. That's why I miss a lot of them. Yeah, that time you didn't even stay on the hook. Got too excited. Ooh, hang on. I think they'll definitely include the new furniture, seeing as they went to the effort of putting the Happy Home Designer furniture into New Leaf. I feel like they'll definitely try and bring over all the models from the Pocket Camp version. They also were suggesting there'd be some kind of interconnectivity, so possibly all the furniture items you collect in Pocket Camp might already be available to you if you can connect to your Nintendo account or something. I hope there isn't too much interconnectedness, because I don't want to feel like I'm being punished for not playing Pocket Camp very much, but it would be nice if there's that kind of interaction, at least on a low level. This looks hopeful for a football fish. Yeah! I thought I knew what that was. Let's go talk to Amelia again. I think it was Amelia who wanted it. It was Amelia or Flora, one of the two. Where are you at, Amelia? Maybe she crossed over the bridge. Oh no, you're angry. Now I can't talk to you. The rage advance. Dang it. Oh, don't ask for my football fish. Okay, Limburg, I will give you a nice greeting. Because I like you now, Limburg. I've actually come around to you. Limburg is gonna say, cut the cheese. Oh, he is named after. I never thought of that. Limburg is a cheese reference. Oh, Panic Nymph. That's the worst way to miss on a shark. I've been missing on an awful lot of sharks when I was playing on my old save on the emulator. Because it's really hard to catch the hard fish when you've got that tiny bit of extra delay on it. Okay, let's make sure I put these in the corner so I don't sell them. Maybe if we go donate our Warfruit, was it? Then by the time we get back, Amelia might be happy again so we can talk to her. This is being emulated. I have a rooted 3DS, so I've dumped all my cartridges onto my computer, and I am playing on my computer using Citra, which runs Animal Crossing really well. Some of the other games are a bit more choppy. But Animal Crossing is pretty much 100% smooth. Oh, that's a good point, Webbs. Thank you for reminding me. I will save and continue once I've donated this. Panic Nymph, I feel like if you've got a cat and a pizza, then you're already winning at life. So, the cat trying to steal the pizza, it's just a little bit of extra worry you have to have on top of having a good time. I tried doing the stream. Our Wi-Fi router is pretty terrible though, and my FPS was like 20, and it just didn't look very nice. I tried like doing some test recordings, and it was not an acceptable standard in my opinion. So I prefer, I've got a beefy enough computer to just do it this way. But if I can find a way to stream the video from the 3DS with a little more fluidity, then it's possible I might be able to do things that way. Because that would be one way to allow people to join in and trade and visit the town and stuff like that. At the moment I'm sticking with the emulator because I know that works and everything's running correctly. So we need another 4,000 or so, and then we can pay off the house for the first upgrade. So let's concentrate on doing that. Does mean whenever we do become mayor, we'll be stuck with without money to pay our law passing, but we can deal with that when it gets to it. As far as I know, Citra doesn't run Vulkan yet. I think they're working on it, as far as I am aware. But it is currently mostly CPU. I do know that I used to have a lot of problems with Dolphin, trying to get that to work until they brought in the Vulkan API. I haven't had too much trouble with Citra though, at least with the current version. I tried it a while ago, like 6 or 8 months ago, and it wasn't working so great. But whatever they've done to it since, Animal Crossing works great now. Ooh, a water bird. Wait, this is the second time you've given me a bird-themed item, Amelia. I can tell you've got a theme going. It may have been infinity times, Flora, but I need you to vote me as mayor, so... I'm going to keep annoying you until you give me what I want. Because that's how life works. Good job, Limburg. I like it. Oh, I do not want to imagine Moose and Nan together. Nan is the sweet grandma of the town, and Moose is a DreamWorks face in mouse form. Let's pop in on Isabel very quickly, see how far we've come, and then I'll just fish until I get enough money. $79%, okay. So it's probably not going to be on today's stream, but I think we won't have any trouble getting up to 100% tomorrow. And that's good actually, because Thursday is my day off on the streaming schedule this week anyway, so... Speaking of, if you guys want to see ahead of time the schedule I've set out for this week, it's below the video. You should be able to see it down there. And it's also the pinned tweet on my Twitter account. If folks want to follow me on there, that's the best place to hear about when I'm next going to be streaming. And follow me on Twitch, of course, will give you a notification when I go live. In fact, if I set this up correctly, I might be able to just... There you go. There's even a nice link for you in chat to follow my Twitter. It might actually just be worth collecting these coral pieces. I feel like I could get at least a few hundred bells just by collecting the coral. Come on, fish. There we go. Taking the bait. I'm not sure horse mackerel is going to pay the bills. Try and scare this one away. I need expensive fish. This is probably a sea bass, which is the opposite of an expensive fish, but I will take what I get. Okay, 4 slots left. I'm kind of impatient to get to the island, to be honest, because that's where you make the real money. And also where you can start getting the diving suit and things like that. But it all takes time. More horse mackerel. 3 more slots. Oh hey, there's another football fish. Football fish are worth quite a bit, so definitely happy to get one of those. And what's the last fish here? If I can catch it. Yeah, I got too excited. Come on, fishies. Nope. How about you? You look kind of big, actually. Might be another football fish. I will accept this olive flounder. I was about to say dab, but no, trust me. I think we can all agree one thing that we will definitely be looking for tomorrow is slightly better clothes. I'm not sure that this combination is doing great. I do like the shirt. Limburg chose us a good shirt, but not sure the shorts with these shoes and my giant mayor hat is really working for us. Excuse me, Nan. I'm gonna sell the water bird. Yeah, we got enough. Fantastic. Thanks, Panic Nymph. I'm fairly new to Twitch, but I do have some past experience with video design and such, so I did my best with my layout and such. Excalator? I'm not sure which way that is. Thank you for follow. Why did I come in here? I was not meant to come into the museum. I was autopiloting, as usual. There we go. Seems to be a bit of a delay on my alerts today. I'm not sure why. Thanks for the follow. Wait a minute. I shouldn't even come in here. Can tell that maybe I've been playing this game for too long in this session now. I'm starting to go into the wrong building. I need to pay off my loan in here. Here we go. Little Whovian, thank you for the follow. Nice to have a Doctor Who fan. Okay, Tumlock. Let us have a bigger house, please. That's a lot of bells. I have a feeling I won't be trying to pay this one off until we get access to the island, so I can start farming the insects a bit better. I think next thing to pay for is passing my town decree. Making sure that we can keep the town looking nice and I don't have to keep watering all the plants, because I don't like doing that. Hi there, Serena. Welcome to the stream. Oh, is Nan back in her house now? Let's say hello to Nan. So I don't think we've actually had a conversation yet. I think it's all just been either in the museum or in the shop. You have a lovely house, Nan. I'm actually really jealous of a lot of your furniture. In fact, I'm jealous of all of your furniture. Although now that I see the common share, I'm not sure I should have told her to buy it. It doesn't quite go with the rest of her house. What you listening to? Very classy. That's what I expect of you, Nan. Yes, I can get NVidia to come see you. Within an hour? Okay. I am on the case. Let's go find Amelia. Not in her house. So, is she over here again? Plot resetting is a tedious business. It's another good reason to be on emulator because you have to do so much less when you're doing that. I just have to like copy paste the save file when I want to reset rather than having to build a whole new character. However, I did manage to screw up my pattern process, as you can see here. I did not want this house to be here, but I accidentally left a 3x3 space, and now it is. So, sorry to Mo, but I'm afraid she'll probably be first on the chopping block when it comes to knocking people out with an amiibo, with the amiibo moving. Here you go, Nan. Excuse my typing noise. I will admit, if Amelia and Nan got together as like home decorators or personal stylists, that would probably be an amazing reality TV show. In the Welcome Amiibo version of the game, you can scan Amiibo cards with the villager you want on, and once your town is full, once you've got 10 villagers, it will ask you when you scan the card and ask them to move in who you want to kick out. And so you can fast track which person you want to kick out of your town by forcing someone else to move in. Ooh, a hearth. That's probably worth keeping, actually. So in my old towns, I often had like people moving in and out until I had the right combination of villagers I wanted, like almost every single day. Might not be that frequent here. Hello again, Wolfwing. Nice to have you back. I'm going to put this in the wardrobe for now because it's a fairly nice piece of furniture. My hopes for the next Animal Crossing, that's a good question. I wanted to have everything that New Leaf has, but not just be a rehash, because I had that problem with the Wii version after being on the DS version for so long. City Folk felt like it was just more of the same and I got really bored. I hope that we're still the mayor. And I hope that we have a bit more control of things like where villagers move in, and maybe with a lot more of the external design that they had in Happy Home Designer, because I quite enjoyed that. Allowing you to kind of see where you're going to put something down without them to try and stand in the right spot. Just a lot of quality of life improvements overall, I think. And I'd like them to try and add one more hobby of some kind. Like, I like fishing and bug catching and diving, and fossil finding. I would like there to be one more thing to do. Because I think if you had one more thing, it would really fill out the whole month. Probably. Because I feel at the moment like you spend maybe 1 or 2 weeks collecting all you need for 1 month, and then the other 2 weeks of the month is just doing your daily stuff. So it'd be pretty cool if they had a bit more. And they'll probably have more fish and more bugs and that kind of thing. Just more in general. And maybe slightly larger towns. Although I actually quite like the size of New Leaf. It does get a bit full in the end. What about everyone else? Like, what are other folks looking forward to in Animal Crossing Switch? Or are you just hoping to get it as your first Animal Crossing? Or just more the same of New Leaf? Come here, fish. No, to your left. Look to your left, fish. No. And now it's on your right. Okay, this is a very stubborn fish. Really? You? I'm starting to think you're just a piece of trash rather than an actual fish, but we'll find out. Yeah, more customization. Try that again. More customization would be really good. Actually, one thing I really want is a full character creator like they had in Happy Home Designer. Because I'm kind of sick of having to answer really random questions and look up a guide online to work out what I want my face to be like. Plus they need different skin colors, because it's pretty stupid that you can only be white people. So I would like a full Happy Home Designer character creator at the start of the game. That's a good point, Wolfling. I would really like something to spice up the beach, because it's pretty much just palm trees. And they get kind of dull, so... I could imagine layers. I hope that if they add layers, like the tiers again, that they make the town a lot bigger though, because I think one of the main reasons that they weren't in New Leaf was because they'd block the space for public work projects, so you'd be really limited as to where you could put them. So if they're going to put the steps back in, I would hope that they were making the town a lot bigger so that you still had room for everything you wanted to put in it. I did like the steps in City Folk though. And it would be nice if you could actually build your own stairs as a public work project, if they were putting that in. So you could decide exactly where you wanted the step down to be. I need to wonder if I've caught all the fish I need to catch at the moment. I haven't got a tuna actually. I haven't seen a tuna yet. Or if I have, then I didn't catch it. Oh, a red snapper. I think I've got you already though. Yeah, more map options would be good. I do like the fact they gave you at least 5 to choose from in New Leaf, but it would be cool if like you could just keep pressing reset rather than having to just like start the whole game up again if you don't like your starting 5. I mean, at this point I think I'll be happy with pretty much anything. I just want to see some gameplay, see what those graphics look like. Oh, a boot. That's 1 extra %, I believe, on my approval rating. I think, like, seeing as they have the Nintendo Online subscription, it would actually be really neat if you could have some kind of Minecraft Realms sort of experience, where you can have your own town, but maybe, possibly at an extra charge, you could have like a hosted town somewhere on a server, and then all work together to build it. Because I think I'd still like to have my own "this town is mine" experience, like I'm the only one allowed in here. But I'd also like an experience where you can share a town without having to set it all up and have someone constantly connected to the internet. It'd be cool to have a hosted town. Guess we'll have to wait and see though. And try not to get my expectations too high, because Nintendo aren't always the ones to push the boundaries when it comes to their franchises. I will take that money. I do wonder if they'll add something to do with the RVs. I know they've already got the RV camp in New Leaf, but it'd be interesting to see if they'll expand that out to be more like Pocket Camp. Yeah, I don't like you saying squinky and bird. It sounds really weird. Okay, Limburg is cheese themed. So I'm gonna make him say, "What's it?" after my favorite cheesy crisp snack. Or just "What's it?" Yeah, just "What's it?" I'm actually amazed at how much I've come around on Limburg. I hated him this morning, and now I like him. He's a good dude. I know someone's building a new house. They're building it on the exact spot I didn't want them to build it. Yeah, why am I going up this way? I'd like to get a couple more village requests if I can. A couple more favors done before we end the stream, because we might be able to knock ourselves up to not the button I want to press. Maybe be able to get ourselves up to 100. So we're getting close. I am a freshman mayor. It's true, I've only been a mayor for 2 days. We might have exhausted their demands for favors today. That's okay. We've got a lot higher than I thought we were going to get, actually, for our approval, so not going to complain too much. I like it when they wonder why I've been cloned. You're getting rid of your ukulele. I want that ukulele. Ooh, okay. Would you take a fish? Would you let me trade this fish for your ukulele? Nelfia, thank you very much for the follow. Glad to have you on board. Yeah, Flora took the fish. I actually have a ukulele and a 6-string ukulele in my house. Wait, you were not giving me the ukulele? I thought you wanted to get rid of the ukulele. No. Dang it. I wanted that ukulele real bad. Maybe she'll put it in retail. Flora got me excited for nothing. Let's see what this looks like. I can play the ukulele. I haven't played it in a while. Apparently it's big. I have a ukulele. I've got a 6-string ukulele as well, otherwise known as a guitar-lele. Oh, that'll be useful for our future cafe project. I'll keep hold of that. And I also have a bunch of guitars. Has been a while since I played ukulele though, that is definitely true. It's not that hard to learn though if you already know how to play other guitar-shaped instruments. It's just a smaller guitar with fewer strings. Nope, got too excited by that. I think Nan is still in our house. Let's go see if Nan wants anything else from me. Or I could talk to Flora again. So many rumors going around town at the moment. Maybe too many. Maybe we'll get a little less stale once we have more villages. Not just the same names popping up again and again. Ooh, editor's chair. I really like the editor's chair. Thank you, Nan. Nan, you're a sweet grandma goat and I love you. Don't think I'm going to have room for it in my current house, but as soon as I get that expansion installed, which will be tomorrow morning, then it's going straight in there. No, there is not room for this right now, unless I move the duck. But the duck is integral to this room, so Stay in there for now. Amelia, got anything else for me? I wouldn't have guessed that, Amelia. I would think you would fly everywhere. Fastest eagle in Pinewood. You're the only eagle in Pinewood, Amelia. Let's have a quick look and see if they put the ukulele in here. No such luck. In fact, it's looking pretty bare at this store right now. Maybe I should be donating some items. But at the moment I kind of want that quick cash. Don't really want to wait around for villagers to eventually see it. Oh, I really like the 7 PM music. It's probably my favorite track in Animal Crossing. It's possibly because I've just heard it the most, because this is usually around the time that I start playing, when I'm just off screen. But... thank you for the dirt clod wall. I will definitely sell that. Oops. Okay, I think we're getting towards the end of the stream. I can feel my throat starting to tell me to stop talking, so we're going to quickly have a check on the approval rating and see how much we got to do tomorrow. Oh, 95 though. Oh, you're going to make me keep playing, aren't you, game? Okay, cancel that. We're going to try and get 5% more before we stop. Because if we can speed it up by 1 day, that would be amazing. Oh, Serena, thank you very much for following. Glad to have you among our humble little group here. I'm gonna go bother the neighbors until they give me something to do. Even if I do 2 more favors and maybe catch some garbage. 2 favors or 1 favor and some garbage. That would be enough to get us 5%. Give me something to do, Nan. I'm just gonna talk to you until you give me something to do. Don't worry, I've already safely planted our perfect apple. Come on, Nan, give you something to do. Give me a task. No luck. Let's try someone else. Been having a lot of luck with Amelia and Limburg, so... If it's not clones, Flora's obsessed with time travel. It's cool. I do know how to pile for so thank you anyway, Flora. We run out of things to do in this town when we have 5% left. Having a quick look at the wiki to see if there's anything I haven't done yet. Possibly just selling anything to retail would be enough. Let's go and sell this wallpaper. And also get lost among our paths. $200 for a dirt quad wall sounds like a pretty decent sum to me. Let's have a quick check and see if that put up our percent, because if it did, then I can just do it again, and then I'll have enough. Lay it on me, Isabel. How are we doing? No, that didn't do anything. Okay, what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to end the stream now, and I might play a little more off stream tonight to try and stick us over that 100% so that we could start being a proper mayor tomorrow. So thank you very much for joining me today. If you have a look down below the video, you can see that I've put a little thing with my schedule. You can also follow me on Twitter if you want to get the latest updates for when I'm definitely gonna stream. And if you can't catch the stream, I'm also uploading all of my VODs onto the YouTube channel that I've listed there. So you can follow me there as well if you want to keep track of my videos long term. So thank you very much for everyone coming. Thank you to everyone who followed as well. And I hope to see you at a future stream. Until then, have a good night or a good day wherever you are. Bye for now.